Today we're going to review the trial footage from Crazy's first leg of her PSA1 in Salt Lake City, Utah. After we did our PDC, we spent a week still in Missouri taking the Nipopo Gold School from Bart and Michael Bellin. Then it was up to do a little bit of my day job in Montana for a week. We drove down to Salt Lake City and we watched on the Saturday as some utterly awesome dog and handler teams competed. And on day 2, it was time for us to trial.
Crazy.
So as we get into the trial footage, you'll see that we've got good engagement with the dog, better than in our PDC, even though she'd never stepped foot on this field. But we still need to work on the speed of our positions, the speed of our recall, and the crispiness of our turns. So we've still got a lot to do, but here we go.
Down your dog. Down. Leave your dog. Put.
Are you gonna do?
Alright, we're gonna proceed forward. Left turn. Fast pace. Slow pace.
Beautiful focus. Go crazy. Go crazy.
Right turn. And proceed all the way back to the start. Leave your dog. Down. Halt. Turn face your dog. Return to your dog. Proceed forward. Foot. Leave your dog. Down. Recall your dog. Foot. About turn. You're going to leave your dog in the vicinity of the decoy and proceed back to your step. Down.
She's so cute. She's such a baby.
Giving you 91 out of 100. See in protection.
Good job, Crazy. Good job.
And so it was now on to protection, but I was still quite...
Good girl. Yay! Well done, Quail.
We ended up scoring 182.5 out of 220 in protection, and it's entirely my fault that the protection scores weren't higher. You'll notice that I had to use multiple commands on a number of the outs and recalls, and I think it's entirely due to a very poor choice of commands. I trained that my out is out, my recall is foot. At distance, they sound very similar, especially in the rain, especially when you have to yell them to cover the distance, and so she reverted to an out and guard whenever it was meant to be a recall. It's not the end of the world, it was a training problem, and it taught me a valuable lesson. For the sport of PSA, I need to make sure that my commands are much more easily distinguishable, and so for the next trial, I would change it to Crazy Foot, which is way simpler to understand. A massive, massive thank you is owed to the judge, the decoys, the club, and the secretaries for putting on this trial. And I can't wait to share with you the next video where we recap our PSA1 second leg in Idaho.